Hey there, English learners! Ever wondered why we say she runs, but they run? Ever tried dancing without rhythm? That's what sentences look like without subject-verb agreement. Let's dive into a superpower every English speaker needs. Let's bring some rhythm to your sentences today. To understand what subject-verb agreement means, there are three things you must know very well. The first is the subject, the second is the verb, and the last one is the number. Now is a good time for you to click on that subscribe button or the follow button to get more English lessons like this. What is the subject? The subject is the person or thing that is doing an action. The subject can be a person, for example, a man, a woman, a boy or a girl, or a thing, like a dog, a cat, a book. Even your mobile phone or your shoe is a thing. The verb is the action that the doer, the subject, remember, the doer is the subject. The verb is the action that the doer does. For example, run, jump, sing, and dance are all verbs. The number, it has to do with the subject, okay? The number can be singular or plural. If the subject is just one person or one thing, like this lady here, that subject is singular. If the subject is more than one person, like these people here, then that subject is plural. So what is subject-verb agreement? Subject-verb agreement means that the subject and the verb must match in number. This is very important for you to know. Very important. The subject and the verb must match in number. The subject and the verb must agree. It's that simple. If you like this lesson so far, hit the like button. And I know many of you like to share, so hit the share button to let other people benefit from this lesson too. Here are the general rules for using subject-verb agreement perfectly in your sentence. Rule number 1. If the subject is singular, meaning that you have only one subject or doer, then the verb must be singular. Okay? Singular subject is equals to a singular verb. For example, the dog barks with an S. The woman runs. Also remember that for rule number 1, you must add S to the verb. Take note that the verb must only be in the present tense. If you don't know what the present tense is, go to the playlist on this channel on YouTube and watch this video. And don't forget to save this video so that you can find it easily and watch it as many times as you want. Rule number 2. If the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. It means that you do not add S to the verb. For example, the people run, no S. Rule number 3. Now these are special cases, these are exceptions to the rule. And these exceptions have to do with pronouns. For those who do not remember, the main pronouns in English are I, you, he, she, it, you plural, we, and they. For the pronouns I, you, we, and they, you do not add S to the verb. For example, I run, we run. Got it? Here is a recap of the subject-verb agreement rules that you must remember. If the subject is singular, add S to the verb. If the subject is plural, do not add S. If the pronoun is he, she, or it, add S to the verb. But if the pronoun is I, you, we, or they, do not add S to the verb. Now let's do some practice. Choose the correct form of the verb that matches the subject. Never mind, my pen here is going all over the place. Choose the correct form of the verb that matches the subject. Number 1, the men dance or the men dances. Which one? If you say the men dance, you are correct. I goes or I go. The correct answer is I go. She sleeps or she sleep. The correct answer is she sleeps. The cat eat or the cat eats. The correct answer is the cat eats. They jumps or they jump. The correct answer is they jump. Before I end this class, there are 4 things I want you to do. I want you to practice what you learned. It's very important. Write 3 sentences in the comments below. Make sure your subjects and verbs agree. I will look at all your sentences in the comments. I will check them and I will correct them. Okay? So that you can continue to improve on your learning. Number 2, I want you to subscribe to this channel on YouTube if you have not already, so that you can have more easy English lessons. And the 3rd thing I want you to do is to share this video with a friend who needs help with grammar. Spread some love. Sharing is caring. And the last thing I want you to do is follow me on Facebook and TikTok for more quick English lessons. Let's keep learning together.